Welcome back, I hope you're all doing great, and we're back in the city having a look at this miserable industrial area. I don't really know what's going on, so let's have a look here. It looks like the rest of the city is just doing really well, and this part is just not doing as well. So it's really messy because of all the pollution, it's hard to see, but let's have a look here. Well, okay, that's pretty straightforward, not enough workers. So it might be that all the buildings are abandoned because we don't have enough workers. And that would make quite a lot of sense because our demand is just screaming for more people in the city. And looking at the amount of people that we have in the city, 6.4k, it means that we are just about to reach big town status. Which means we will get high density residential zones, high density commercial zones, and office zones. I really enjoy the high density commercial zone because we can probably squeeze all of this here down into a smaller area without it having a negative impact on the city. The only good thing about having low density is that the traffic is easier to manage. But as we can see now, we would really need some high density stuff here. So, in order to reach the milestone, I think we're just gonna add a little bit more zoning in here to some basic places. Some corners just like this. And yeah, people are moving in instantly, so that's just great. This might get us to where we wanna be. 6.4, it's climbing slowly. In the beginning I thought it was some education thing that maybe did all this. But we don't really have that much education either. Let's have a look at this. Capacity 600. And people capable of going to school. Oh, there we go. Big town status. The milestone has been reached. That is just great. And we got a big bunch of cash. Let's go in here to our economy tab, wherever it is. There it is. And we can have a look at our loans. So let's pay this one back. There we go. That's perfect. And yeah, now we can zone high density. Before zoning high density, however, I do think we need to plan it out a little bit better because high density will cause a lot more traffic. Okay, so I really think we can go one step beyond what we have achieved so far by just adding a little bit more to the city. In this case, we're gonna add more services, and let's have a look here. Healthcare is, well, it's doing its thing, but I don't think we have enough cemeteries. This one is, oh wait, we do have enough cemeteries, oh my god. Yeah, I guess it's not the healthcare then. Let's have a look at fire safety, and yeah, it's not the best. I don't think we can add another one here, because it'll be a little bit too expensive, but I do think we can switch this one out for a better one. And I do think we can put it close to the roundabout here, so it has better access to the whole city. So, I'll put it right here, and we'll see the impact. Oh my god. Yep, pretty much covering the entire city. Now we will remove this one here, which will make people a little bit sad. But as you can see, it's still covering really good. And I did see some buildings upgrading already, so that's just perfect. I was thinking about removing all the commercial zoning here and making it high density instead, just here within the roads. There we go. It's gonna have an impact on our income, but in the end it's gonna give us... So as we can see, the commercial needs are met, and not only does it take like 1/3 of the volume, the buildings are also upgrading. You can see here level 2 already. So what I have in mind is probably removing this police station and putting a big one right next to the fire station as well. It's nice, it's symmetrical, it has good reach and will overall increase land value. So let's do that. There we go, and now we can add the last piece of commercial zoning right there. And 1 upgrade, 2 upgrades. It's looking good. So I was just zooming out here, having a look at the city. And what I have in mind is filling out this area here, probably with low density residential. This place here in our city might turn into, you know, the place where people have big fancy houses and just, I guess, instead of a lot of people in a very tight space, we'll have less people, but they'll be more happy and have a nicer area, I guess, higher land value. So, it's time for us to use 2-lane roads with trees instead. And let's extend up here. Let's upgrade this road. And let's just zone it out. So I have some type of design here in mind. I'm gonna go all the way up here. This is where we want to end up. But I do have some type of design. Yeah. Okay, this is what I have in mind. We do one out. We go from here, extend it all the way up to there. It's not, as you can see, it's not a perfect 90-degree angle. But I do think it will look pretty cool. So we're gonna go with it. Now, we could go one up here. No, like right here. Yeah. And do the same thing like right here probably. And do the same thing again. But it doesn't follow the same angle. So we'll have to figure that out. It would have to stop like somewhere. Oh wow. Yeah, that's not too good. We do not get enough density doing that. We'll have to figure out the design here a little bit. It's probably better to go from here and one out. Yep. Same here, one out here. And now we will get the density that we need. Yeah. No, it's not even perfect. God damn it. You see, it overlaps a little bit, and that's not what we want, because then we won't get full buildings. We want full buildings. So, let's go from here instead. One out. And let's find the snapping point. We have the snapping point here. Hopefully it's good. Yeah, it's not perfect. And like, even if I try and diverge a little bit from it, then we'll have a complete mess. So 90, I would go with like 91 degrees, but I don't think I can hit that. Oh well, that's pretty damn perfect. Okay, we did it. That's just great. And then we could do something like that. No, that looks terrible. We could do something like this instead. That's really nice. I would want to do the same thing here, but it doesn't really fit. So I think we'll shorten this down. Like so. So we can do the same design on the other side as well. And we'll go and try for a 82-degree angle it seems. And wow, that looks really good. And the density is just great. Okay, so how do we fill this out here? We could try and follow the same design. So this means we would go from here. Go from probably here. Yeah, it's not a lot of space. This will overlap a little bit. So let's see if we can do the 91-degree angle again. Oh, 90.8. No, okay, so this is the issue here. We lose a little bit of zoning. So we need to redo that and do above a 91-degree angle. 91.2, hopefully that's perfect. Yeah, that is amazing. So, let's follow the same design here and connect it up to a 88.3 degree angle. Can't really hit that 90 degree. 89.9, that is perfect. I think this is looking pretty dynamic, pretty good. So, do we follow? Yeah, I have an idea. We remove this one. Okay, we do something like that. I think that's pretty cool. And then we can connect this one like so. And this one probably like... Yeah, I think that's the best place to do it. And I think I'm really pleased with that. Yeah, let's do a save. I do not want to let go. Electricity will go out there automatically. So let's look if we shall add something before zoning. I am thinking parks. So, usually I always go with super basic parks. And do we have unlocked real parks? Let's see here. I kind of forgot how you make them. It was a long time ago. Paint park area. What if we removed this park and made this into a park area? You know, I have some experience designing parks here in this game. And really what you want to do is have the park between where people live and between where people go shopping. So the park area would have the best place around here. So maybe we should make this entire section here into a park area instead. So let's dezone that. Let's go in here and make a paint park area. Yeah, let's paint the park area. And there we go. And let's see if I remember how it's done now. So we need to remove this building. And now we need to go into the park stuff. And let's make a path, and we're gonna stick with pavement path. Don't want any dirt stuff here. And let's see if we can make something nice here. I think this is pretty good. If they want to go from here, it's a shortcut. If you want to go from here, it's not really a shortcut. That makes a bit more sense. And you can see we have people walking there already, and we don't even have people living here. So that's just great. But what we do want to keep in mind is that having a park area, you need entrances and exits. And now I need to figure out how I make these. Props. It's not in here, that's for sure. You know, give me a second. I'll pause the recording and just figure this out. It was some time since I last played, so give me a second. No, I have movie tool, so I could probably just move it wherever I want. Yeah, there we go. That mod is just great. So I guess we're starting with 3, and then we can evaluate how people walk. Oh, hello. So now people can take a shortcut here. People can take a shortcut. I think this is where people are gonna take the biggest shortcut. But as we can also see, this place is just like, it's not that cool at the moment. I think we need some type of road here, maybe. And this looks a little bit overkill, I'm not gonna lie, so we'll remove that. We'll have a small park main gate instead. Oh, this is a park path. Wow, okay. Wow, that's way prettier. Okay, we'll stick to the path instead. Remove the other one. And I'll add another side gate over here. Yep, great. And we'll see what we can do. I was actually thinking about moving this one over here a little bit, so it will look a little bit more dynamic in here. Yeah, this is way better. And now we can have this one reach all the way over there. Yeah, perfect. That's way better. Okay, let's add some park stuff, but we shall add park stuff that give entertainment, and that it's not too expensive. We can have a look at the park area info, and we can have a look at the income and expenses, and we can figure out if we need more stuff or less stuff, and figure out if it's worth it. Like, a normal park costs a little bit, and yeah, but we can't really figure that out unless we add people here so they can live here. I guess we're gonna stick with it like this for now, and then we will add more entertainment stuff to attract more people here. But for now, let's move on to over here. I don't think we need a police station, but I do think we need some schools. I was even thinking about adding the university in here. Oh, that fits pretty damn well. And high school, sometimes I like to keep them rather close to each other. Like so, maybe. Yeah, I think it makes sense to have the schools nearby each other. Imagine living here, you have maybe 2 kids, you want to drop them off at school, you would go here. and maybe they're of different age, so you drop them off at the schools. Since they're nearby, you don't have to drive any extra, so that's just perfect. I do still think we need to add some normal parks here as well, and I do think it's time for a dog park. There we go. We might even add another one over here. I think that's perfect. So, let's add some zoning. We're gonna stick with a low residential. There's a lot of things that we will do here as well, like adding bus routes and all kinds of stuff. Oh. Yeah, we don't want to add any zoning inside of the park area. I think this is gonna go great here. And people are already moving in. That's just fantastic. So now people will get really educated, and also people will go from here to get educated as well. So it's gonna reach pretty much the entire city. We can have a look at the... No, I don't think we can have a look at the reach actually, but we will have a look. Here we can see most people are educated in, like, they've gone to elementary school, high school, not so much, but we do have the capacity now that we have 2, and university is gonna take a little while, but I do think we need to add some elementary schools here as well. I think we're gonna keep them a little bit further away, probably kind of close to the park. Yeah, I just have a feeling that's the way to go. So let's see here. We have these 2, and I think somewhere close to this one, because we have over here already. So maybe like right here. That would be perfect. Yeah, that's great. Capacity wise, I think we'll be fine for a little bit now. I was thinking about adding one up here as well, but I'm not so sure it's necessary. Maybe if we add one to the outside and zone the outside as well. Yeah, that could work. These are gonna be like the cozy houses here, reaching like out into the forest. Best place to live. We can also zone this here if we want to. And now we can see the demand bars are starting to level out a little bit. And we have sick people. Why do we have sick people? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why do we have sick people? Citizens... Oh. It's only here for some reason. I am really confused. Is it... Oh, it's the healthcare that's not keeping up. Wow, that's really interesting. We need a big hospital. I would like to place it here. So, let's just do it. And I do think we can remove the other one. And just have one big instead. And we can add zoning here instead. Let's see. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. All the ambulances taking care of all the people in the city. Holy shit. Yeah, heal capacity is now at 500. It won't be long until everyone is safe in the city again. Yeah, I bet a lot of people died during that. Let's have a look at the city statistics. And yeah, regarding the commercial zoning, it seems like the density is only... Like the density doesn't matter, this is only the amount of area zoned. Or not even zoned, occupied by buildings in a zoned area, basically. Do we have any statistics? Death rate, yeah, I guess this is the spike here. Where people got sick. Let's see here. Yep, I guess that's the only interesting part. So it's gonna get better, but I do think we wanna try and get 14,000 people in the city so we can have a crematorium. Cemeteries, Yeah, I know we have most of them here. I don't really know any better place for them because they take so much space. Having one up here would make sense. Not too close to the school, that would be kind of depressing. And not out close to the woods either, because, you know, that's kind of scary. Probably like right here. Next to the park, yeah. Oh, there we go. And a lot of happy people. And a lot of buildings upgrading. That's fantastic. And still a bunch of sick people, but I do think it's getting better. 6 citizens are still going up. Why is that? A lot of people are getting sick. I'm so confused. Is it something with the water? Like the water looks... The water looks weird on this part. Is it because it's still, like, not moving? Oh shit, this is not good. Pollution. Oh, that explains it. Oh my god, I was kind of scared of this all along. I don't know why I didn't see that. Wow. So we need to have to figure the water out. I think we are just gonna build a water tower and pump the water from the ground instead. It's a little bit more expensive. But yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do. So we gotta remove these here now. Yeah, that explains it all. And wow. Do we have enough water? No, we don't. Okay, so I think we need to build a place where we get all our water. You know, it could be up here, but as we can see, it has some noise pollution. Maybe we'll just stick to here for now. Like, next to the road. Right here, yep. Now we have some capacity for the future as well. Wow, that looks really bad with the ground. But okay, this is kind of a... Oh, small city. Awesome. More milestones. That's just great. I was gonna say that this is kind of like a neat little trick, but I do think it's pretty ugly. And not that fun. I do like to pump the water from the actual like environment, water flowing and stuff. Right now, I don't think we have any water treatment stuff. Yeah, we don't have. It's 14,000 people. If we had, we could treat the water and reuse it. But for now, I think let's see here. Eco water outlet. It's the green alternative. Hopefully, maybe it pollutes less. We could try just replacing them straight out. Capacity is 60k and this one has 120k, so we need twice the amount and they're twice the... No, not really twice the price, but they're more expensive. But we don't want shit in our city. Let's go with 5. There we go. And that should do it. Oh, might overflow a little bit now. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, I think it's still gonna pump out shitty water, but just not as much. Like the density won't be as much. And this is flowing back, you can see. It is gonna crawl back a little bit. But I think when we're adding more resistance to this path going down here, a lot of water is... Yeah, you can see the flow is just way better on this side now. That is really interesting. If we buy the land here, we could make the water flow here a little bit more. Yeah. Let's have a look at the pollution again. Yeah, I think it's pulling back slowly. You can see a few arrows here. Yeah, it is. It is crawling back one step at a time. And this just looks as dirty as before, so I don't really know. That was a bad investment. We can have a look at city policies, city planning, high-tech housing. I just really love high-tech housing. Overall just makes the city better, so we might just enable it. Turns homes into much cooler, smart homes to raise the land value around them. Slightly increases land value, but upkeep is 4 per building. So we're making around 9k a week now. And let's just enable it. Oh shit. And you can see all the upgrading already. And land value is just gonna skyrocket. Just listen to that. We do want to keep the city, and our money is going down to 6k. So we will give it some time, and we'll see what it ends up being. And it's going back up. You can see we went from 9k down to 6k, up to 7k again. More people are moving in as well. 7.5k. Oh, the commercial area is just getting pretty filled. That's really interesting. Let's have a look at the highway here. Oh, we do have some traffic here now. Interesting. I just realized there is no way to walk from this area over to this area. That's pretty shitty. And there is no way to use your bike either. Wow. I think we have to fix that while just waiting. Yeah, we had to remove a house, but I think it's worth it. It's not the prettiest thing. Yeah, people are already walking here. That's just great. Oh, a lot of people are gonna walk here now. Oh my god. They really wanted that. Oh shit, that's great. And we're back to 9k. Look at that. We increased land value. And we have power issues again. God damn it. We increased land value. Increase the value of our city. I don't even know if we can see it in statistics. Yeah, look at that. We just bounced up really hard. That's really great. We're worth a lot more and we make the same amount of money. And people have nicer homes. So it's a win-win situation. Now I do think we're gonna help them out with the electricity, and then I think I've just been talking for way too much here in this episode. But I do think we have made quite a bit of progress, and I do really like this area here. We're gonna have a quick look at the park before we fix the electricity. How many people are visiting? Total visitors, 2.5k so far, that's great. Visitors this week, 100, income 1000, so it's making a lot of money. We're gonna increase entertainment levels in the next episode, but for now, let's fix the electricity issue. I also forgot to explain one thing here for you guys. The reason why I put the oil power plant all the way out here is because it imports oil. We are not making any oil here, we're not pumping up any oil, so we gotta import it. And, you know, having it close to the highway is just better when importing. So I think we gotta add another oil power plant, and as soon as we can, we will replace it for environmentally friendly options. And power is back. Everyone is happy. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this part of the city here, because I really did. And I think it's gonna be really exciting to see what this park can do, because I think it got a really nice spot here between the living area and the commercial area. Also, when upgrading this here to hopefully high density in the future, we're gonna have even more visitors. So, as usual, feel free to hit the like, the subscribe, stay tuned for the next episode, and I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.